And a difficult investigation is happening in Southeast Houston this morning. A mother is dead and 3 children are in the hospital in what police are calling a possible domestic violence homicide investigation.
Officers discovered a woman shot to death inside of a home in the 5100 block of Enyart Street. Police say when they got there, they found the potential suspect on the roof of a neighbor's home, and 2 children who were hurt were in the street. Brittany Jeffers joins us live from the scene in Southeast Houston with more on that first call to police to take them to this area. Brittany?
Yeah, Amy and Haley, police have been out here for more than 6 hours now, and they say that original call came in on reports that a man was assaulting children in the street. And when officers arrived, they found the man on top of a neighbor's house. They say there were 2 little girls in the street that were injured. One of those children between the ages of 8 and 10 years old, the other about 5 or 6 years old. They say that one of those little girls told police, "My father shot my mother," and then she directed them to a house here on this street. When they got into the house, police say they found a 3rd child, about 3 or 4 years old, a little boy who they say was also injured from blunt trauma injuries. Paramedics immediately checked out that young child, and all 3 of those children were immediately taken to the hospital.
Officers then cleared the rest of the house, and unfortunately in one of the back bedrooms of the house they found a deceased female who had suffered from at least 1 gunshot wound in her upper body. I don't know exactly where, but she was deceased when they found her.
Now, the assistant chief says that the children were not shot. However, all 3 had what he described as blunt force injuries. He says something consistent with being hit by a person or by an object. We also spoke with a neighbor who tells us that police have been called out to this home before. He tells us that he woke up to gunshots around 1:45 this morning.
I heard 5 shots. I was in my bed asleep. I heard 5 shots. I mean, they had been arguing for some weeks or so, but I never thought nothing like this was going to happen.
Now, police say a person that they believe to be the suspect is in custody right now. Speaking with homicide detectives, they say that person had not been very cooperative this morning and may have been impaired. Now, I also asked investigators if there have been calls to this home before. Chief Martin, who was out here, said that yes, in fact, there had been 1 call regarding domestic disturbance at one point in time, but they're also going to be looking at that for any previous calls potentially as part of their investigation. Reporting live from Southeast Houston this morning, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.